Hey Mireg, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Sunday. Thanks for the good luck. But it could be Kaz Boots with a side of Zero Jet. Like the Zero Jet 4, well no, couldn't be Zero Jet 4.0. The 4.0 wouldn't work because Kaz Boots isn't going to have 4 copies of every item. Well, 7 copies. I've actually been toying with making my own mode where you were talking about the one with the double keys. I really like the idea of the double keys. So that I might copy that one shamelessly. Send Zero back in here because he's better than X and can collect this item. Would rather see capsules or something like that here, at least a ride armor somewhere. Yeah, Bedwa did a lot of heavy lifting with this to update the randomizer. We actually can now roll new seeds again, which wasn't possible previously. Alright, what is this? Okay, leg chip. Excellent. That is one of the 2 most important capsules in the Zero mod, the other one being the leg capsule. So leg chip is going to be nice and easy to get to. Lorelei, settle. We'll just skip that guy. Oops. Can't quite jump up there. I'm keeping Zero here for now because I need to use his saber to break through one more big rock. Which is right here. Come on, Zelda. Lorelei. Sorry, not Zelda. Okay, so 2 hearts and a leg chip. Not a very good start. And I'd like to have something, because like in Blizzard Buffalo's level, we've now blocked 2 of the 3 locations from dropping capsules because they tend to break things. Let's just keep doing this. This is a good pattern. I like this. Whoops. Sometimes it'll cling to the ceiling, and that's a much bigger problem. Unfortunately, this seems to be taking about an hour and a half to kill this guy. Finally. That was ridiculous. What do you think, Lorelei? Well, that was nice. A little bit of health, better than no health. Though I shouldn't really have to worry about much here for Tunnel Rhino. Ooh, there we go. Nice. Look at that. Beautiful. I don't even know how I managed to dodge that. That was just, I think, pure luck. I know it probably looks like it was some type of skill, but it really wasn't skill at all. And on this one, since this is a test seed, I decided to keep the boss drops the same as they would normally be. So there's no drop shuffle this time. Wanted to make sure I could get Tunnel Rhino's weapon right away and not have the same issue I did last time where I kept forgetting I didn't have Tunnel Rhino and ended up triple dipping into Blast Hornet stage for nothing. That was awful. Yikes. There we go, one down. We did it, Lorelei. Yes, I know you're so excited. Got like this cramp in the back of my neck here. I've had it for about a week and it sucks and I'm old. Why is there save data here? There shouldn't be save data here unless it's because I reused the same name from a different seed. So I'm gonna have to come back in here once I get, Wait, no. I think Tornado Fang should be able to break these ice blocks. Let's test this with science. Oh, I wonder, I never thought of, my wife actually has a fancy neck pad like that she puts in the microwave, and I have like these really big neck massagers and everything, but I never thought about using the pad she has for that. Hawk, okay, that's a good one. Opens up a check in Blast Hornet's level. Yeah, it always sucks when you're like, you're minding your own business and then you wake up one morning and your neck's like, yeah, you didn't sleep right. Now I'm gonna be painful for a week and it's gonna cause you to have a headache. I like that though, that seems like a pretty simple yet hopefully effective solution. It would be kind of funny to have their ice go everywhere, not gonna lie. Except for the fact that the dogs probably wouldn't, we probably don't want the dogs eating a bunch of that. Alright, so that's Heart Tank number 3. Yeah, like I started taking some, usually I take Tylenol, but since Advil has the anti-inflammatory, I've been taking Advil the last couple days, and it felt great during the day. But then right before I came down here, it was like, yeah, we're not going to feel good anymore. We're going to be very painful. And I was like, well, that's rude. Oh, I probably should have charged up here. Whee! Oh, I should have had 0 for this. I made this mistake last time, not picking 0 for this boss fight, because he's got the double jump. And that makes this section here a lot easier. Beans. Oh, I've heard about those where you, like, the back muscles. Thankfully, I've never had to deal with one of those where you're immobile for a couple weeks, but that just, it sounds and looks miserable whenever I've seen it. Got him. Oh, you re-pulled it? Oh yeah, that's extra fun. That's a good way of putting it. Oh, that just sounds absolutely horrible. Hey Underground, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Sunday. feel like even if I attempted doing that, I'd probably somehow, like, shatter my spine. Stop talking, Doppler. Much better. Ow. Okay, well, I guess next... Can get all 3 items in Tiger Stage, which gives us Gravity Beetle, which gives us Blast Hornet. This is actually quite a bit of health, too, so... Got a much... Usually, Neon Tiger is the first stage I do when I'm playing vanilla. So beating Neon Tiger with this much health should not be a problem at all. What? Hey, there we go. First sub-tank. That's fine. Hey, Cherokee, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Sunday. Yeah, my schedule's been... It's so sporadic lately. Like, I was hoping to do this one of the last 2 nights, and then do, like, a Link to the Past one tonight. But then there were issues with kids and other things that it didn't end up working out that way. Because that's always what happens. Okay, arm chip is here. So that really doesn't... I found 2 chips, but no capsules. Hey Teshi, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Sunday. I should have stuck with Zero again here. Zero's so much better for this mini-boss. Yeah, this is it's always a good day for Mega Man. Well, never need to apologize for not being here right away. Real life always comes first. Aside from the old grandpa pain in my neck, doing well. We cleaned the entire house today because one of the dogs had 2 fleas and the other one had 5 fleas. So that was a lot of fun. Washed everything, vacuumed everything. Gotta call an exterminator tomorrow just to make sure, or have them come in, make sure there's nothing that we missed. And gotta call the vet to make sure that we've got updated flea chews. Because last time we brought George in, he was too small. And now he's much bigger, so we're hoping they'll let us get flea chews for him. Because George he's not even he's still pretty young, but he's a big chunker. Yeah, like because they went to the groomer on Saturday, and the groomer was like, yeah, one of them has 2 fleas, the other one has 5. So apparently that's very, very minor as far as fleas go for dogs. Like it's not bad at all. So but after we talked to her, we kind of put our heads together. And we think what might have happened is they go to puppy daycare every Friday. And we're guessing one of the dogs that they were playing with at daycare had fleas. And a couple of them transferred over. And then they hadn't had a chance to, like, grow or anything. Or get new eggs. Whoops. Okay, this is a problem. I gotta start paying attention to bite. But yeah, so then the groomer took care of everything with got rid of the fleas they had, gave them flea baths, and So we're basically all situated there. Whoops. Like, we used the flea comb on them both a couple times today, didn't see anything. So we're hoping it's not going to be a big issue. Because I guess, like, a lot of times, from what they said, it's not uncommon to find, like, a ton of fleas. And we had 7 between the 2 dogs, which was pretty good, I'd say. I hope. There. We're gonna break out the big guns for this, because I screwed it up so badly last time. Because 0 is so much better than X. Look at that, haven't even taken a poke yet. Oh, there we got one. That was my fault, though. Easy. Unfortunately, I didn't have the weapon to actually kill him with. Because I don't like in the 0 mod, that boss sucks. The Bit and Bite boss at the end of Doppler Stage 1. It does way too much damage. And if you get a bad pattern, you're just sitting there tanking hits, and it's no fun. Another chip, okay. There's the hyper chip. Well, I was hoping I'd be able to test the hyper chip today to see if it allows me to get it. That's not a good location for it, being at the very end of a level. They randomize the capsules, the, what do you call them? The capsules, the ride armors, the hearts, and the sub-tanks. We did have to change the, make it so the capsules couldn't appear in 4 specific locations, because it bugs out or completely crashes the game. Which is what 1.1.1 is. Bedwa actually figured out how to change that stuff, and we're just kind of digging around right now and trying, like, it's still not putting the stuff always in the correct place, but there's things that we haven't been able to figure out about the code yet. But hopefully we'll have that settled out soon enough. To the point where the seed rolling can go back online. Okay, stop this, Neon Tiger. You've done this 6 times in a row once, and it was ridiculous. Got him. That is X1, and then X2 actually has the... what do they call it? The uppercut one. Hey Doc, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Sunday. Yeah, X has... the original game has Hadouken, and I think it's Shoryuken or something like that. Doing pretty good, just wishing I'd be finding more items here that I could use. So we got Hawk. Just be missing the first one. And that's right at the start of the stage. Missing that's no big deal. Whoops. Iframes. Alright, that is Frog. So we might need that later. Jerks. Wait, let's grab that. Frog could be useful in Seahorse's level. Well, I mean, it definitely would be useful, just not 100% required. Hey Gary, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Sunday. Oh yeah, the NES Mega Man games. Mega Man 2 is one of my favorite games. Mega Man 2, Journey to Silius, and Final Fantasy 4 are my big three for video game soundtracks. Though Over Horizon is moving up that. I mean, it's got the best game track ever made, at least in my ears. Whoops. Nice try, Bit. Uh-oh. There, blow him up. Though it really doesn't matter if he blows up. I should have just kept going through with the normal Buster, because Bite's still there, so it doesn't change anything. Yeah, the Hurricane Kick would have been cool to see on this. I don't know how they would have animated it. I do like the gold armor when you can actually get it, which is unfortunate because with the randomizer, that's one of the things we've got to try to figure out is why it doesn't let you get the hyper chip. Oh boy. There we go. Because with the Zero mod, you basically, if you could get the black armor with Zero, Sigma's not an issue. But with the Zero mod, they greatly increase the damage for all the bosses in Doppler's Fortress, so they hit a lot harder. And if you don't have the extra armor that you get from the hyper chip, you're basically dead in a couple hits from Sigma. Because unfortunately, the armor chip really doesn't do much at all. You'd think it would do a lot more, but it doesn't reduce the damage by much of it. I don't even know if it reduces the damage, period. Look at that, they can't touch Zero. Yet I couldn't dodge Bite. What are you doing, Marley? Hope this isn't another chip. I was really hoping to try to test out the hyper chip today, and if this is a chip at the end of this capsule, that's two of them that are at the very end of levels. No, get up there. There we go. Yeah, there's my least favorite upgrade in 2. Well, I don't like the Heart Tank and Overdrive Ostriches level. Mainly because I've never actually got it the intended way when you're on the little mini bike. I always end up using Speed Burner and kind of doing this weird little suicide way, where I end up diving into the pit. Well, I mean, I end up flying right into the spikes, getting the heart and killing myself. Which, I mean, it works. You can get the upgrade that way. It's just not the way they wanted you to do it, and it's not as cool looking as if you do it the intended way. Wait, where was... Did I see the body chip? I'm pretty sure I saw the body chip already. Where did I see the body chip? Was that Buffalo's level? No, that was a heart. Neon Tiger had... Okay, so the body chip was in Neon Tiger's level. Another one I didn't like, Crystal Snail had a really bad heart. We had to do the dash jump and get out of the ride armor. Wheelgator's capsule was kind of annoying. Not as bad as... I hated the heart in Wheelgator's too, because you had to keep using Speed Burner fully charged. Alright, so now we can do Beetle, all 3 checks and Blast Hornet. Could just skip right ahead to Volt Catfish, too. I wonder... maybe the issue with not being able to get the Hyper Chip is because I didn't kill Bite. Maybe you have to actually make Bit and Bite, like, blow up both of them to get the Hyper Chip. Very interesting. In X3? In X2? Like, if I ever played... well, I can't play Donkey... well, maybe I could... maybe it would be if I played Donkey Kong Country again. Since it's been so long since I played those last, maybe I'd be looking everywhere for bonus levels. But I'm the Donkey Kong Country games got me very curious about trying to explore every nook and cranny of a level. So I never really had any issues trying to find Zero's parts, just because I was looking for stuff anyway and just stumbled into those extra boss rooms. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking, yeah, there's only one way to find out here. What is it? Head chip. Because I know what we found in the code said it worked if you had to have all upgrades. But whenever I can get the capsule to appear just fine, the issue I have with the capsule is it doesn't let me walk into it. I've had all items, all equipment before, full sub-tanks, full everything. And it just, you can't walk into it. So that's what, I'm wondering, maybe those other times I've done it, I didn't kill Bit, Bite, and Vile. And maybe you're required to do that on all 3 of them. Which, if you are, that completely changes how I set this up. I'd want to start with Blizzard Buffalo and Neon Tiger then, so I can make sure I've got something both of them are weak against. Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of. Maybe you have to do it that way. Unfortunately, I can't test that again with this particular save. Because I already let Bite escape. Another one. Oh, body chip. Okay, this is fine. Because I actually have this piece of armor. I've found basically every chip. I'm kind of getting the feeling I don't really have a reason to think this is actually what's happening. But I kind of feel like I'm gonna have a capsule sitting in Doppler's stage. Like, I'm waiting for the armor upgrade. Well, wait. Oh, after this, I can go back and get Frog and Gravity Beetle's level. And once I get Frog, then it shouldn't be as much of an issue to go clear out Toxic Seahorse's stage. What are you doing, Lorelei? Ow. Oh, that hurt. I mean, yeah, a giant box falling right on your head, that's not gonna feel good, but... So I noticed that in the save menu, it didn't cross off byte, but it kind of changed the text of Bit's name. That was the first real misadventure that I really focused on, like trying to make a lot better than it. Oh boy. Problem. Okay, I should not be taking hits on Gravity Beetle here. I mean, Gravity Beetle. Blast Hornet. I have Gravity Well. Got him. It's way too close. So the seed is going to require a lot of backtracking. But yeah, if you look at the save screen here, you'll see that I made Bit explode. Beat him with one of his weaknesses. So he went boom. But Bit's name is still yellow. Okay, so let's go back to Gravity Beetle's level. We'll get Frog. That's right at the start, no big deal. Don't know why I grabbed that. Uh-oh. Okay, maybe this is going to take longer than I thought, because I seem to no longer be able to make jumps. Alright, now we can go into Seahorse's level. I think everything can be cleared in here now. Assuming there's not a capsule or something, or, oh yeah, everything can be picked up in here. I'll say, assuming there's not, I mean, unless there's another chip that I have to come back with a specific capsule to get. Let's grab that for the sub-tank. Ow. Jumped a little early. Yeah, now I'm really wishing I would have, Oh, you too, Doc. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a good night. There we go. Capsule. Arm upgrade. Alright, that's actually really good. Well, actually, it makes charging up X's shots kind of annoying, but... Oh, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Much appreciated. Good old Crispin Glover.
For good measure, haha, later, bro.
Glad the alert actually worked, too. Because you never know, ever since I moved everything over to a different program, because they weren't working on Streamlabs, I'm always paranoid that alerts won't work. Oh, that's never fun. When the cat won't let you do anything. Or in our case, the dog. George was doing that to me earlier today. The Grudge. See, you've got to make sure you don't kill these, otherwise they will sit at the top, and then it's very difficult to do your special jumps over, your water jumps over, but with the arm chip, it's not that bad. Actually, we're gonna swap to 0 here, because there's no leg chip yet. Oh wow, 2 sub-tanks. Oh, okay. I had no idea about that. I just always called it the Crispin Glover song. Everything I know about those, like the little behind-the-scenes stuff in Friday the 13th, if it wasn't in Crystal Lake Memories, I probably don't know it. Because I watch Crystal Lake Memories, well, not all the time, but usually twice a year. Love that doc. One of the best documentaries I've ever seen. Right, so... That's right, that was a capsule. And 2 sub-tanks. Oh, was Never Sleep Again? Was that the Nightmare one? That one was really good too. But anything that involves Heather Langenkamp talking about being Nancy Thompson is good enough. Good. Well, and Robert Englund, like, I mean, there's never going to be another Freddy. I mean, there will technically, but not one that I don't see how anyone's ever going to match what Robert Englund did. Stop it. Alright, so this stage is fully cleared now. I don't think I've ever... I'm trying to remember if I saw Hellraiser, it would have been back in high school, but I don't think I have yet. Just how Pinhead looks is... I'm not a fan... Like, I don't mind getting a shot myself, like, or if they have to draw blood or something, I'll just look away. But if I have to watch someone have a needle poked into them, that bothers me. And I feel like watching a whole movie with Pinhead looking like that would end up creeping me out really bad. Catfish. That's the problem with a lot of those series. Like, they start out really good and then they kind of turn into crap. Should have filled my sub-tanks for this. I think I'm going to regret this move here. I should have refilled... I knew I was going to be trying this, so I should have filled up my sub-tanks. Hey Shredder, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Sunday. Oh, I got greedy. I wanted that health. There we go. We'll take that too. But I have to try to kill Vile here, even though I don't think... Actually, this really wouldn't have made a difference. The whole test doesn't do a lot, because I've already not killed Bite. Try to get ahead of him again. There we go. Oh, didn't want to do that. That was bad. No, I haven't. I have not had any free time until now. It's been a very long weekend. Uh-oh. Yeah, this isn't gonna work. Oh, I was actually doing kind of well there. Yeah, I should have refilled these sub-tanks. One life. Almost got a full one, okay. If the health comes back... Actually... There we go. That should hopefully be enough. Oh, I can't switch to 0. We actually played Shredder's Revenge with me and both of my daughters played it for about 45 minutes today. They were bored, and my youngest said she wanted to play Ninja Turtles, and the oldest didn't want to play, but then she decided after about a half a level that she did, and... a 2-day break from the humidity, that must be... Well, I mean, I'm in Wisconsin, so we don't have a lot of humidity to begin with. But it seems like that would be really nice if it's really humid where you live, to finally get a little break from that. I have not played Hyperstone Heist. Oh boy. Oh, I didn't know he'd hit the same wall twice. Learned something new about his pattern there. Gonna get out ahead of him again. Uh-oh. Don't touch. Alright, now I do have a full sub-tank here. You have to turn and hit him. Okay, I have a full sub-tank, and now I'm being an idiot. There we go, that's better. Jason in Wisconsin would be very odd. I mean, we do have, like, the North Woods, and there's a lot of forests and camps and stuff here, but... I think it's probably better having him in the Northeast. Okay, we're just gonna grab that and go. Maybe grab that too. Hey Giants, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Sunday. It would have been a lot better if I remembered that as part of the test, one of the things we're trying to figure out is why it doesn't let you get the hyper chip, which is something you're supposed to be able to collect when you have everything. And I'm wondering if it's because the Zero mod keeps track of, all the, like, optional bosses. So maybe I have to do all the optional bosses, but I didn't realize that. I didn't make that connection until I let one of them go.
Looking for Giants is now a camp counselor.
Thank you so much for the 4-month resub, Giants. Enjoy the Camp Counselor badge, enjoy the emotes, enjoy the ad-free viewing. Most of the emotes are killing Laura, but still. I have not seen Never Hike Alone. I should. Yeah, you can't go wrong with the Laura Death emote. Oh, there's actually something I should be getting in the mail tomorrow that you might like. It is a copy of B-52. My very own copy, or should be arriving tomorrow. Yeah, when I was watching you play it, was that Thursday night? I was like, okay, I'm gonna go pick this up. Oh, did you figure out the routing and stuff? B-52, it's an unlicensed Nintendo game. I would definitely like all the tips. It looked like you were doing pretty good with the routing on that. How did the work trip go? You said you had, you think you were flying to, was it Colorado or something like that? Wait, why'd I switch this? Doing everything perfect in that game sounds like something that could be miserable. Give me capsules. B-52 bomber. Oh, actually with the stingers and everything, seems accurate. Oh, excellent. Remote is the best kind of work. I've worked from home for over 10 years now, and I don't think I could ever go back into an office setting. $20 out of 24 is getting there. I mean, that's... how were you going to set up the any percent category? Was it going to be just the front, or was it going to be front and back? What do we got over here? Chimera. Ooh, cheat percent. I like that. Stop it. There we go. Oh, like actual... Like, is there cheat codes, or... Like, I looked it up on GameFAQs, and I didn't see much that seemed like it would be very useful. At least in terms... But I was looking at it in terms of, like, just trying to clear the game, not so much for speedrunning. Davin... Oh! Yeah, they did so many cool things with this game. Not just being able to play as Zero for the first time. Which was the most important thing for me, was just being able to play as Zero. Yikes. Trying to get a double there. Okay. Catfish, you have to stop being a bot. If you can get him down to half life, it becomes a very easy fight. Hey Kyoto, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Sunday. Thanks for the jump scare. Oh, you're moving. Hopefully that goes well. I know that can be a huge pain in the butt. I was actually thinking of a new starting soon screen involving the community hack. Not a B-52 nightmare. I mean, it's a B-52, it looks like such a cute game, it just seems like it's really, really, really difficult. Oh, Mega Man 60, it would have been nice if Mega Man 64 had a little more bite to it. I'm still missing 2 capsules. One of them is going to be in Doppler. Well, it loses its charm after you have to start doing the back. There, okay, that's all the ride armors. Mega Man games are, well, the X series, I can't get enough of the X series. I wish they'd put X9 in 16-bit, but I've given up hope on ever seeing an X9. Yeah, I think I remembered you mentioned, like, you hit up or something to hover, and then there's something about hitting up. Okay, there's less sub-tank. A capsule. Okay, so the head chip is in Doppler's level. Oh, that's rough. The next Friday challenge will hopefully be soon, but I've been thinking that for like 6 weeks now, and the kids just don't cooperate going to bed during the week. But I know what I'm gonna do. It's I wrote down who came up with the concept, but I don't remember it off the top of my head because it's been so long. But I'm gonna call it the Final Girl Challenge because it was led. I think this was Shredder's idea. It was basically let Jason kill everybody but one person, and then have that one person go solo for the rest of the game. And it's very Final Girl-like. Because that's kind of how the movies always were. Yeah, I mean, I do like classic Mega Man, but to me at least, it's got absolutely nothing on the X series. I think the X games are so much better. Well, X7 is one of the worst games ever made. I don't think X6 was that great either. But like, X1 through 4, all really good. X5 was... I liked it. The story in X5 is probably the best story I've seen in any Mega Man game. And then there's X6. I mean, X6 didn't really have a great story, but... Hey Chaser, welcome in. Hope your Sunday's going well. Yeah, like X5, like it's dark, and it's just such a change of pace from anything else that you've seen in that you see in a Mega Man game. Whoops. Probably gonna, I don't know, I'm gonna be filling up my sub-tanks anyway after this, so why not use one now? I'm gonna have to go get my head chip from Doppler 1, then go get all the rest of this, go get everything else so I can test out this whole... see if we can get the hyper chip here. Because I'm not optimistic that it's going to give me the hyper chip. I've done all this before and it's never given me my hyper chip. While we wait, let's read a note. And is it going to say anything? Apparently not. For some reason, Mix It Up does not like splitting the text like that. So that's... Still need to pick up the remaining 3 chips. Is there a chip here? And then I can try getting the hyper chip. We gotta get the head capsule first. Alright. Now we do lots of filling up sub-tanks. Shoot the weapon X. There you go. For some reason, I don't know what happens or what causes that, but for some... X will just not fire his weapon when I do that sometimes. I did go from the top to the bottom, though, that time. Maybe that has something to do with it. Pick that up, thank you. This is such a nice way to fill up. Like, the first 3 X games all had great places to fill up sub-tanks. I mean, X4... starting at Blizzard Buffalo's level, just going up wasn't too bad either. X5 was horrible. That's all of them, good. Alright, now we have to go into Doppler's Fortress. Oh, I always use the start of, what do you call it? Armored Armadillo's level. Just pop a fully charged rolling shield to run around and, basically kill the bats. With fully charged rolling shield right at the start, where you're doing the little, like, minecart bike thing. And then X2 had the, what was the weapon? The fully charged silk shot areas. Those were really quick too. Sorry, bad guys, we're not gonna play. See, now I wish Zero would just drop in here, hit the guy with the saber, and then we're done. Jeez, with the spot he was when that mini boss froze, it looked like he got crushed by the ceiling. Whoops. Let's try to squeeze through. Whoops, that was close. So this is the head chip, head capsule. I've played the vanilla Zero mod before, and it's a lot of fun when you can get the black armor with Zero. He only uses one energy per special weapon shot. Saber gets stronger, much longer range and speed for dashes. A lot less damage. Now, if this boss would only do the attack where they use the sword and you just dash under it, no issue, fine, very easy. But unfortunately, you get stuck when they do the hand thing, and then you just take a mountain of damage because the Zero mod greatly increased all the damage. Like here, that's good. This is the attack we like. But then it has to do this. You have to be very quick to use that, because look how much damage this does that you can't avoid. And I should have remembered to kill Bite. Because now I'm going to have to do another seed of this, where I make sure to do Neon Tiger and Blizzard Buffalo first, so I've got weapons to kill Bite right away. Well, whichever one of them shows up. Right, the end of Neon Tiger's level had the Hyper Chip. So I'm still, normally I just keep going, I just get the leg chip and I keep going. Because the leg chip is the most important one to have. At least in the Zero mod, because you need the leg chip to actually dodge Sigma in his first form. Without it, you're just in a whole lot of trouble. Alright, so let's see where this stuff is. Alright, Blast Hornet has one. And where was it I think it was the Hawk capsule? Oh, it's not telling me. Well, I guess we'll figure this out with science. I do like the fact that I don't have to sit there and use all the items that... Wait. Did I already get this? No, I didn't. Good. Alright, head chip. What level did I get a chip out of? Because it only lets you equip one chip at a time. That was where the hyper chip was. I think Rhino had the leg chip. So this is fine. Picking up the last two, aside from going through Neon Tiger's entire level, to likely end up with nothing. I believe just to double check, yeah, that was a hard tank. The chip was in the sub-tank spot. I think this was the leg chip. Alright, so after everything goes south in Neon Tiger's level and doesn't let me get what I want, we'll have to come back in here to collect the leg chip again. And if it doesn't let me get the leg chip back, then I'm screwed. Alright, just have to remember to be at full health at the very end of the level. That could be fun. Whoa. Because usually my battle plan for a lot of these stages, if it wasn't obvious, is just face tanking things and dashing through them. Having to actually try to not take damage. Especially, there's that stupid mini-boss in this level too, isn't there? Actually... That's not a bad idea. Let's use 0 to get up to the area with that last chip, and then just switch to X, who currently has full health. I like it. So if I take a hit or two with 0, no big deal. Because I'll just be switching back to X anyway. And who knows, maybe it'll let me get the hyper chip. That would be awesome. Missed. Wow, didn't even take a hit on this boss. That's pretty nice. So that's all 4 chips, all 4 ride armors, all hearts, all sub-tanks. All sub-tanks are full, health is full. All right, moment of truth. Oh, that didn't help. 0's too big. This is fine. Actually, let's... Uh-oh. Now we can switch to X, who is full health. The hyper chip. Yep, see, this is what it does. Have all the chips, got full hearts. Yep, full hearts. Have all the ride armors. Well, Bedwa, we think we might have figured it out, though. I didn't kill Bit, and the only thing I can think of, I mean Bite, is maybe you have to kill Bit, Bite, and Vile. Like, you have to kill all 3 of them. And maybe if you kill all 3 of them, it'll let you get the hyper chip. I thought the code only mentioned, like, I thought the code only talked about upgrades, but they did make a specific listing for Bit and Byte, so... Or maybe it wants you to go get the beam saber with X, which I am not gonna do. Because what's the point in finishing the game if 0 isn't there? It's just, and it's so, I'd love to figure that out. Because playing as Black 0 is so much fun. Like, he's just absolute powerhouse. Alright, so we got our hyper chip, our leg chip back. But yeah, so next time I've got another seed of this rolled. So on that one, I'm gonna do Blizzard Buffalo first, or Neon Tiger and Blizzard Buffalo as the first 2 before Bit and Byte show up. That way I know I can kill both of them and make them explode, and then we get the different boss in Sigma 1, and they both get marked off as being dead. That's right, I haven't done this level. I, like, very rarely do this level with Vile dead. Usually I just wait to kill him here. Big jumps. Oh boy. Yeah, that didn't work. So I don't remember much about this mini-boss either. Other than getting the beam saber with X one of the first times I played, because I was trying to beat every boss with Zero, because I wanted to play as Zero. Wow, that thing's weak. I mean, yeah, everything's hitting 3 times as hard now, but... Hey, Lorelei, what you doing? Oh, jeez. That's fine. Oh, that's right. All these enemies are different because Vile's dead. Like, this seems a little bit different than what I'm used to, and that would be why. My least favorite part of this entire game, right here. Though there is a skip you can do with... It utilizes Triad Thunder and iframes, and basically you just climb the spikes. And it's awesome. I've seen it done by some speedrunner guy before. But I have no idea, like, since I can't do save states on my FX pack with games that have the chip, for Super Nintendo I'd have to learn that on an emulator. And unless I'm doing like one of those BizHawk shufflers, I really try to do everything on my actual carts. Well, not actual carts, but on my Super Nintendo. Zap. I see you, Lorelei. Actually, I don't like the refights level either. The refights level is like literally 2 minutes of sitting there through explosions. Okay, I gotta adjust my controller here. I was getting Lorelei's fur was getting caught between my hand and the Y button, so I wasn't able to fire off shots when I wanted to. Well, normally it's just a password system, but with the Zero mod, they actually added... Oh, you're talking about the flash card. Yeah, for some reason, the FX... Like, there's not an official upgrade for the FX pack that allows save states, but someone made an update themselves and put the firmware out there. But it doesn't let you do it for games like Mega Man X1, Mega Man X2, and there were a couple other games that have that use like the enhanced chips. Like save states don't work in those games. So like I could do save states with X1, but I can't do it with X3 or X2. You're supposed to give me health. Whee! just made it. This is probably actually going to be a lot faster. Nice try. And then he was not quite out of iframes. That's why you don't get cocky. That would be cool if there was like a Mega Man combo randomizer with A Link to the Past or Super Metroid. But I've never heard of one. But if there is, like, I don't really know how the X2 the Mega Man X, not Mega Man X, the Mega Man 2 randomizer even, I know there is a Mega Man 2 randomizer, but I have no idea how it works or what it randomizes. I've watched tournaments for it before, and I think I've seen, like, completely different weapons or something like that. I mean, maybe it just randomizes boss weaknesses or boss drops, or I have no idea what it does. But I feel like I know Mega Man 2 well enough where I could probably pick up a randomizer for it and not have too many issues. Oh geez, get away from me. There we go. We did it, Lorelei. That's 2 down. Yeah, like I have a, what's it called? I have a EverDrive N8 Pro for Nintendo. And that lets me do, I mean, the save states are really easy, but it's, for the FX Pack Pro, it's, different. I don't like this one at all. One of these days I am gonna do more with stream avatars, like make Jason a raid boss, add more avatars. Jerk. This is why no one likes you, Catfish. There we go. I do have a... what do they call the Sega one? Is it a Mega EverDrive? I have one of those for my Genesis. That's... I've never actually hooked up the Genesis. I just have that, the Mega EverDrive, and Skitchin. Like, I have an actual cart for Skitchin, because I love Skitchin. Last time I was at the local retro shop, I just happened to walk up and see it on the shelf. I'm like, yep, gotta buy this. Must have Skitchin. What do you think, Lorelei? God, with this color the colors here, X looks like he's got the gold armor. And I wish I had the gold armor. That makes filling up sub-Ts a lot easier, too. It's like you have to use one in a level, just stand still for a little while. And your sub-T refills itself. Yeah, the Game Boy one, I wouldn't need... one nice thing about the FX pack is it actually has a... you can use the, what do you call it, Super Game Boy on it. So I could basically get any Game Boy game I'd want and just play it right on this. Whee! I know, I've seen a bunch of ads for these little, I think Bedwa has one of them. It's like a little portable, it's like a retro pixel or something that has a whole bunch of ROMs and emulators on it. Like, I have a little, it's a tiny little box that hooks into your TV. It's called the Super Console X that has like 41,000 games and 51 or 52 emulators on it. But I can't travel with it. Like, I can't bring it to a hotel, take it out of my pocket when the kids are asleep, and play whatever I feel like. Though I do think an underrated handheld, as far as the official ones go, PlayStation Vita. I didn't really care for PSP, but I love my Vita. That's how I play Parasite Eve, because Sony is being a huge butt, and they won't put Parasite Eve on PS5 as a PlayStation Classic, probably because they lost the rights for it, but still. 125,000 games? That's awesome. Like, that's actually how my oldest daughter got into Sonic, was with the Super Console. Like, I took her and her best friend to Target yesterday, spent a fortune on makeup, and they wanted to get matching outfits. But they were talking about Sonic there, and I had mentioned that I was like, you remember you used to play Sonic? And her best friend was really impressed that she played the Sonic games. Whoops, a little early. I know Sonic 3 is generally not very popular, apparently, but Sonic 3 was my favorite of the originals 3 on Genesis. I didn't even know you could jailbreak a PSP. Like, I also like, I do have my old Game Gear. I gotta take it to, there's one of the retro stores, we have 3 retro, well, technically 4 retro shops in the area within like a 30-mile radius here. And the one I go to the least, they can do the fancy stuff, like repair your pins and everything, and the guy there knows how to, let me go. He knows how to replace the screen on a Game Gear. And I'd love to get my Game Gear working again for my oldest daughter. And I only had 4 games for it: Sonic 1, NBA Jam, World Series Baseball, and Sonic 2. I really like Sonic 2 on Game Gear. I could never beat it as a kid, but that might be part of why I liked it so much. Like, my parents had to get well, they didn't have to, but they were nice enough to get one of those adapters that lets you, it was a car adapter for my Game Gear, because it took 6 batteries, and I'd go through it'd be like an hour drive to get to my grandma's, and they were spending so much on batteries, where they're just like, we're gonna get a car adapter, you're gonna hook this into the cigarette lighter in the minivan, and then you're gonna go ahead and you'll be able to play Sonic the whole way. And I could always beat Sonic 1 throughout the course of the car trip. But Sonic 2, I'd always get to, was it like level 4 or something, and then I'd miserably die. Yeah, there's so many. I know there's one, Bedwa got one, and Aurora got the same one. And from what I've been made to understand, that one is really, really good. I think it's very hard to get because they sell out really quickly. But like, I've seen so many of them just kind of like on ads, but you never know. But then you look at comments or something and people are like, this thing is garbage, don't get it, why would you get this? And then I'm sad because I just want something to play. Analog Pocket, that's it. And you like that, don't you? Because Aurora got the same one, and I'm pretty sure I remember both of you saying that it was awesome. Whoops. I'm actually gonna write that down quick. Analog Pocket. Whoops. I was gonna ask if it was handheld, and then I realized that with a name like Analog Pocket, I'm guessing that's gonna be handheld. Wonder if I can beat Sigma with only 2 sub-tanks. Last time I think I only took like 2 hits total. This would have actually been a much quicker seed if I wouldn't have tried to figure out if Hyper Chip was working. Jerk. There we go. It'd be so nice to get the Hyper Chip and not have to worry about refilling sub-tanks so much because you have proper armor. And I could do everything with Zero. Because without the black armor, Zero becomes a liability in the late game. Because he's so much bigger and you can't do anything to avoid hits. Actually, hold on. Snooze that ad, Twitch. This is the end of the game. I don't want Twitch to be like, yeah, we're going into ads now. Yeah, the one I have, the Super Console X, has it uses something similar to PS2 controller, but it's all Bluetooth. Yeah, the Super Console's effectively a Raspberry Pi box. See, this is why the leg chip is the most important. You need the double dash to avoid hits from Sigma. I missed. And with the black armor with Zero, you can actually cover basically the entire screen with one dash. But you also have enough armor where Sigma's not gonna effectively kill you in one shot. Look, Twitch, I just said snooze the ad. Don't try to do the ad again. Okay, that's just rude. That was not snoozed for 5 minutes. That was snoozed for like 50 seconds. If I tell Twitch not to play ads, it should not play ads. I really wish you could do it without ads, period. Oh boy. Ow. Aim down. Perfect. Missed. Aim down again. Very good. Missed. Aim down again. Perfect. Ow. This is fine. Nice, a threefer. Whoops. Okay, grenade thing, stop it. Okay, rude. Well, this is going much worse than the last fight, but still going fine enough. So was successful. Still, I'll have to, next time I'm gonna have to remember to kill Bit and Bite. It's gonna make it a lot harder to do on a drop shuffle if you don't know what weapons you're getting. Because you might end up stumbling into them with the weapon and not having the weapons you need to blow them up. Aha, Sigma, you can't get me, you suck. And I believe that is time. Yeah, I wish it was... I mean, granted, I'm not a coder at all, so a lot of that stuff makes no sense to me. I'm glad you're smart and you know what's going on with everything there. And I still don't know how you managed to find all the stuff that lets us roll seeds again. Thanks for the GG's, Bedwa. Thanks for the GG's, Retro Nook.